How you doing? Graham Lawler here, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, what I do is homebrewing, taste testing and reviewing. Today what I am doing is a Irish Stout from Better Brew. This was given to me as a Christmas present from a good friend of mine. What I have is the Better Brew. This is a 20 litre kit. This is 2.1 and I have 1 kg of brewing sugar came with it. And it also came with its own yeast. Now, this will come in at 5.5 if I do it at 23 litres. 5.5 for a stout for me is a little bit strong. If I wanted to bring it to 4.2, I'd be adding approximately 7 more litres. Not going to go that far. I might add 2 more and meet somewhere in the middle. I don't want to affect the flavour too much. Now, I'm also going to brew this, or ferment it should I say, in my Zilla. Why you say you don't like fizzy stout? But what I'm actually going to do is set the spindling valve just to maybe 2 psi. You know what a spindling valve is? This is it here. You put it on and you can throttle up and down while fermentation is happening to your desired pressure. Now, because I'm doing in the Zilla, I obviously cannot pour kettles of water into the Zilla, so I have just boiled 2 full kettles of water, which I am going to mix up the Better Brew Irish Stout liquid, and I'm going to also add in the brewing sugar. While I am doing that, I am going to have my Zilla filling up to roughly around, I suppose, maybe 18 or 19 litres. When this is mixed up nicely, I'll pour it in, because when it hits the cold water, it won't be too hot, so it will not affect, melt the sides or do anything. I made that mistake a long time ago, not in a Zilla, but another fermenter, which was clear plastic, and I completely melted the side of it one of those days. Anyway, let's get this mixed up. Okay, so you can see here I have 2 full kettles of scalding hot water. I am quite simply going to open this, pull off the tab and get it in. Now this has had a little bit of time in warm water just to loosen it up. When I get this out fully, I'll give it a good stir. After that, smells good. After I get this out fully, we will get the brewing sugar in. So that's the whole pouch in. Going to give that a complete mix, but I don't find any of the extract like that on the bottom. What I did was I added a little bit of water in when the pouch was empty, gave it a good swish, emptied it in on top. When this is complete and utterly mixed up, no bits until we get the sugar in. Now it is fully mixed up. We'll go ahead and just tear this open nice and carefully and just add this in. Just add the whole lot in. Tip she goes. Stir it up completely. No need to record that until it's a consistency with no lumps whatsoever. So I have 19 litres of water in here. I have my mix done. And what I need now is a good steady hand. So I'm quite simply going to pour this in here. Once I get the flow going, no problem. And we'll see what the total amount is up to. I'm hoping for around 25. And lo and behold, 25. So we get this mixed up, about 2 minutes mixing, and then we'll get back to the next stage. So now we have this all fully mixed in. I've opened my yeast. It is a simple pitching. So I'm just going to dump that in like that. Give this a couple of taps, make sure I get everything out of it. I want to leave any behind. All in. Now this has been cleaned. Put this in. Unfortunately, my plan was for my floating dip tube, but when I was washing it, I was a little bit rough and I broke it. So now I have everything in, yeast is on. What I am going to do is get my spunding valve, make sure it goes on to the gas in I made a mistake before late at night and I put it onto the post out, and long behold, I was wondering why there was beer all over my wall, or should I say wort, because it shot out through there, and then I ended up having to take it apart and clean it. So I will literally put that on there. That was already set the last time to 10 psi. So what I'm going to do is leave that, we'll go back to it tomorrow, see is it built up at all. If it has, I'm just going to keep throttling it down until I get it. And I'm probably going to leave it at about maybe 2 psi. That'll just let all of the CO2 out, but also keep it sealed so there's no air getting in. So that's quite simply what I've done now. That is in the pressure fermenter. It's not going to be fizzy. The only purpose I want to do this is when this is finished, cold crashed, everything, I will put my jumper on here. So that is 2 outposts. I'll put 1 outpost on here and the other onto my clean sanitized keg. That'll be pressured up. What I'll do is I'll burp it, release all the pressure, and I will apply a bit of pressure on here, ever so much, just a little bit, just to push this over into the keg. Then I will force carbonate it, the method I always do, and have it on tap. One thing I have to say I am happy with, this is dark, but all this foam here, I often find when I mix that loads, the colour of the foam really is going to tell you the colour of the head, believe it or not, and that is as white as anything. So I am really looking forward. I'd say in 3 weeks time, that's 11th of Jan now, so probably be last weekend in January or maybe the start of February, we will have this on tap, and we will see if the Better Brew premium kit is as good as they're making out online. Apparently they have gone above and beyond with their yeast strain and their ingredients in this, and there's no artificial colours or flavours or anything, that this is a really, really good premium kit. We shall see. Anyway, if you like the video, like, share and subscribe, and thank you Owen for buying me this as a Christmas present. Cheers.